Greetings, fellow anime enthusiasts! Welcome back to Cuteeanimebook, your go-to channel for all things anime. Today, we've got a captivating topic that's bound to stir your heart. We're counting down the top 10 anime couples with significant age gaps, where older girls fall for younger boys. Love transcends age, and these anime couples prove it. So, without further ado, let's embark on this enchanting journey.
本当の俺を知っても好きだって言えるならあんたと付き合ってもいいじゃあ明日まで考えといて
This is one of those stories where the guy looks like he's a mature high schooler, but turns out this guy is even younger than the girl who doesn't look like a mature high schooler. I don't know what the guy who did the character design of this anime was smoking, but clearly this guy cannot pass as a 5th grader. And what the hell, Japan? Here we have a super rich girl who just wants to experience a normal life like a normal person. But her parents don't want that, and she's tired of it. So she decides to leave them and find her own path in life. And we all know how that goes. Soon she befriends this guy called Kanade and sees he's the only guy who treats her like a normal person. But there's a catch. Even though this guy looks like a fully functional teenager, he's actually a 5th grader. Can a love blossom between these two? Of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be including this anime on the list, you genius.
君のような子にずっとそばにいてほしい
Oh my goddess, this show is so good. Maybe that's because a show needs goddesses. Don't worry, this isn't your average good-for-nothing trashy goddess who can't even cast a bit of magic. These are goddesses who are there to help you when you are in an emotional trauma. So, when you're depressed, make sure to dial the goddess hotline. Yeah, you heard that right. In this world, instead of the suicide prevention hotline, they have the goddess help hotline. When you call this number, a goddess will land on your doorstep and grant you any of your wishes. This anime might seem slow at the beginning, but as I always say in romance anime, what matters is the characters and not the pacing. And here, you get plenty of characters you can fall in love with.
そんなことできるかだからあのロボットがぶつかってきてな
First off, I need to mention, this comes pretty close to being a harem anime. Why am I saying that? Well, there are 5 girls living in this guy's house completely unsupervised, so if you've been watching anime for a long time, you should know where this is heading. Meet Ashi Kashawagi, a guy who is living a pretty average high school life, just like the rest of the anime characters. But one day he finds the predictions of a fortune teller coming true. Yes, that's right, 5 girls confess to him.
朝ぶつかった時その何か
ああ、そうだ確か
ちょっとここでは
これ近くに落ちて
At first, I thought this would be a harem anime that deconstructs the rom-com and harem tropes, but after watching the first 3 episodes, I can tell this doesn't do anything original. But it's a pretty fun show to watch if you want to see how this guy manages a house with 5 girls in it. Oh, and the older lady we're speaking to here is the guy's homeroom teacher.
エリスと言いますあ、どうも僕はキヨって言いま
Did you know there's a planet called Cuteean? Apparently that planet is full of cats. Yeah, this is one of those shows where you ask, how high was the author when he thought of this premise? Anyways, here we have a guy named Kyo who finds a cat in his bed. The next day, the cat becomes a girl.
あれもう痛くない脳内出血の恐れもあったんでちょっと治療させてもらいましたありがとう
Her name is Eris, and she's from the planet Cuteean. Now, all they have to do is to live together and let her collect all the data she wants, right? Nope. Turns out there are people who want to capture Eris, and she's currently hiding. So let's check what we have here. We've got a cat, we've got outer space involved, and then we know there are people who want this cat. So if you want some cat drama with outer space policemen, then this is the show for you.
大丈夫です
Here we have a guy who is treated like a girl because he looks feminine. Yep, it's the good old, is he a trap or is he not a trap trope in anime hitting us in the face again? Anyways, this guy moves to Tokyo to attend school where he meets Sunohara Ayaki, the kind caretaker of his new home. And turns out this woman is way too kind for her own good.
あっくんさっきの続きしますか冗談ですよ 今日はたくさんご飯作らなきゃですね。
If you've watched The Mother of Goddess Dormitory, then this will feel very familiar. It's a guilty pleasure show that's meant to give nothing but guilty pleasure. But the animation is simple, the music's really good, and if you ignore the caretaker's crazy theatrics, then you'll probably love this show.
絶対その名を口にしないで。
はい。とりあえず退治しちゃえばいいですね。
Funnily enough, these girls love to learn. And when was the last time we saw this in an anime? Huh? This whole anime is about this funny-looking guy tutoring 3 girls. But who cares about the 3 of them when you have the teacher? The teacher is the one who steals the spotlights and beats the rest of the girls with it. Along the way, you also meet the senpai too, but the sensei is way better than the senpai.
アウステルリッツの戦いに勝利したナポレオンはドイツにライン同盟を。
すみません。
夕食ならさっき出前を頼んでおいたから食べていきなさい。
そんな。
Even though I always make fun of Bokuben with quintuplet jokes, the truth is these shows are very different from each other. Quintuplets is less about studying and more about family issues, when Bokuben is more about studying and less about family issues. And quintuplets didn't have a pink-haired sensei, and quintuplets didn't have an ending where you get to pick the route you want to Bokuben is an easy win for me.
千鶴さん、いつからどうやって。寝顔可愛かったよ。そうじゃなくて。
Here, we have animal spirits. Wait, does this mean this is another copy of Fruits Basket? Nope, but we have a fox spirit named Chizuru and a wolf spirit named Nozumu. And both these girls love our main character. How can he survive school with 2 animal spirits by his side? Just like every anime character who is bound to a love triangle survived high school.
もう初めて会った時からそれはなんとなく。いや別に気には。千鶴さんっていう人もそばにはいますし。
This anime also repeats a ton of tropes, but it is very careful with the execution. It's even got the good old transfer student trope that kicks off a crazy love triangle. The good thing about this show is how it knows how to play the comedy really well and make sure it doesn't fall into the old cliches. So if you want to see how an old girl falls in love with a young guy along with some laughs, then this is the show for you.
濃いやつ注いでおくれよ。ちょっと何してんのよ。
It's magic plus romance! Oh, and we have a love triangle too. There is this guy called Alto who is weak as hell, but thanks to this anime main character luck, he summons a hot demon lady who only asks for mana transfers from time to time. If this gives you the good old fate vibes with Shiru and Saber, then good news! This is similar to it. But of course, this girl cannot be compared to Saber. Saber is on a whole other level.
で、こんな坊やが私を呼んだっていうのかい？面白い話もあるもんだね。でもまあ、それも当然か。
Anyways, there's more to this anime than Demon Girls and Magic. As Vermeil grows closer to our boy Alto, his childhood friend starts to grow more and more jealous. Similar to Maid I Hired recently, this is also an anime that got released last season, so if you are planning on binge watching this series, now's the time.
なんでここに先生が。
When you hear the word sensei, you know, uh-oh, here we go again. Why the hell are you here, teacher, can be translated into why the hell am I always near my teacher when something bad happens? Unlike other shows, this actually has 4 main characters, and that means 4 main love interests. Each of these stories is organized in 2 shorts, and one episode may have 2 or 3 shorts, depending on the duration of it. Just remember that these guys are the official guys of bad luck. When they're around, Newton's laws of physics fly out the window. But come on, at least the show's wholesome. It makes no sense, but it's wholesome. That's the trend with most anime these days.
相合い傘ができて嬉しかったです。
Need Tagaki-san, but with a third-year student and a freshman, we've got the same old friendly bullying and the girl is slowly starting to like the guy. What else do we have? Well, we have Shogi, which if you don't know is a Japanese board game.
笑いすぎた。
いえ。
怒ってない？
ええ。むしろ先輩の笑顔が見れて嬉しいです。
Here we meet the first-year student Ayumu Tanaka, who joins the Shogi Club. The Shogi Club president, Yurshi Yatome, is thrilled to have another member in the club, but is also determined to teach her underclassmen how to properly play shogi. Ayumu starts to have a crush on his senpai, but he is also careful not to confess to her. Once again, we got the cat and mouse games of love along with some shogi. It's pretty good, so it's time you start watching it. There you have it, our top 10 anime couples with significant age gaps where older girls fall for younger boys. These stories prove that love can be found in the most unexpected places and that it knows no age boundaries. If you have a favorite age gap anime couple or any thoughts to share, please let us know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our anime adventures. Thank you for being a part of the Cuteeanimebook community. Until next time, happy watching and happy loving.